Hello friends, in this episode we will discuss operations on series object. In this concern, we will learn the following operations. First, inserting an element in series object. 2. Modifying elements of series object. Third, the head and tail functions. Fourth, vector operations on series object. 5. Arithmetic operations on series object. 6. Filtering and trees. 7. Drop data value on axis. To perform these operations, I launched the Jupyter Notebook and Python 3. Import the pandas library as a import pandas as pd and create the 5 series object. Series 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we see the contents of these series object one by one. Write the series 1 and press the Ctrl Enter. So this is the series 1 and its contents. Now we see the series 2. Press the Ctrl plus Enter. So these are the data and the indexes of series 2. Similarly, we see the contents of the series 3. Now the series 4. So these are the contents of the series 4. Now we see the contents of series 5. So these are the contents of the series 5. I am showing you the contents of all the series object. This is the series 1 and its contents. This is the series 2 and its content. Now you see this is the series 3 and its content. This is the series 4 and its contents. This is the series 5 and its contents. Modifying elements of series object. The data values of a series object can be easily modified through the item assignment. That is, series object name within a square bracket index number is equal to new data value. The above syntax will change the data value of the given index in the series object. We modify the data element at the index number 2 as a 555 in series 1. First you see the contents of the series 1 which are depicting here. After that press the Ctrl plus Enter and write the series 1 and press the Ctrl Enter. You can see that the data has been modified at the index number 2. We modify the data element at the index up as a 99. Press the Ctrl plus Enter. Now write the series 2 and press the Ctrl Enter. This is the old structure of the series 2 and this is the new structure after modifying the values at the index number up. You can see that the old value of the up was the 75. Now its value has been changed, that is at 99. Take another example from the series 2. Series 2 has the non-numeric indexes. Therefore, we can also modify its data by its position. We modify the data element at position 3 in the series 2. Series 2, 3 is equal to 888 and execute it, and now write the series 2 and press the enter key. You can see that the data has been modified at the position number 3. This is the third position, 0, 1, 2 and 3. If any series object has the duplicate indexes, then giving an index with the series object name, modify all the entries with that index. Series 4. So first you see the series 4. This is the series 4. Series 4 has two duplicate indexes, A and B respectively, means it has the two data values, the 123 and the 456 at the index A, and the two data value, the 234 and 567 at index B respectively. Now we write the series 4, A, 1, 2, 3, 4 and series 4. Now execute it. Above code will change the data value at the two places for the index A. Replace all the values falling in the slice. Series object name within a square bracket, start colon stop colon step is equal to new data value. Above syntax will replace all the values falling in the slice. First see the contents of the series 1. Its contents are 11, 22, 555, 44, 55, 60, 77. Now series 1, 1 colon 6 colon 2 is equal to 99 and series 1. Press the control enter. You can check that all the values falling in the range has been replaced with 99. Index number 1, 3, 5. Values at these indexes has been changed. Now we take the another example, series 3. Start value nothing and the stop, as well as the step value is also the ignored. Now the series 3 and press the control enter. You have seen that the above code replaced value as 200 falling in the range 3 to 7, and old structure of the series 3 was this one. Old element was the 9, 16, 25, 36, 47. Now these data value has been changed by this statement. Now change the indexes of the series object. You can change the indexes of a series object by assigning the new index array to its index attribute, that is series object name dot index is equal to new index array. For example, see below. Series 4 dot index is equal to govil. But before it, you see the old structure of the series 4. Its indexes are A, B, C, A, B. This statement changed all the indexes of the series 4. So see the example. You can see that indexes of the series 4 has been changed. Here you have to ensure that the size of new index array must match with the existing index array size. In other words, the new size of the series object should not be more or less number of indexes of existing series object. Otherwise, it display an error length mismatch. So see the example. You see that the error is coming and the error message is the length mismatch. Why it is happening? You can easily understand that series 1, it has the total the 7 indexes, but we giving only the 6 indexes, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So as per the rule, what is the rule? Rule is the new size of the series object should not be more or the less number of the indexes of the existing series object. Otherwise, it displays length mismatch error. Inserting an element in a series object. You can easily insert a new data value in the series object at a new index by following syntax. The series object name within a square bracket new index number is equal to new data value. Existing structure of the series 1 is depicting here. Now you see series 1 and we write here the 7. This is the best 7 and new value is the 100 and the new index number is a 7, and now we press the series 1 and press enter. I am not executing this command, so once again execute this one and now again press the above code. Inserted the new data value 100 at the new index number 7 in series 1. Take the another example, the series 3 864. Before it you see the existing structure of the series 3. This is the series 3 and these are the elements of the series 3. Now we write the series 3 8 and execute this one first and execute this statement. You can see that the new data value 64 has been inserted at the index number 4 in the series 3. the head and the tail functions. The head function is used to fetch first n rows from the pandas object, and the tail function returns the last n rows from the pandas object. The syntax to use this function is pandas object dot head within a bracket, and similarly for the tail function pandas object dot tail and n within a bracket. Series and the data frame and the panels are called the pandas object, and n is the number of rows. If you do not provide any value for n, then the head and the tail function will return first 5 and the last 5 rows respectively of the pandas object. First you see the contents of the series 1. Series 1 has the 8 elements. Now we write the command the series 1 and press and head and press Ctrl Enter. This statement displays the first 5 rows of the series 1. Series 1.tail, this function returns the last 5 rows of from the series 1. Similarly, the series 1.head, and here the value of the n is the 6. So this statement displays the first 6 rows of the series 1. 6 rows are here. Similarly, the series 1.tail 7. This statement displays the last 7 rows of the series 1. Vector operations on series object. Vector operations means that if you apply a function or the expression, then it is individually applied on each item of the object. Since series objects built upon the NumPy arrays, that is the ND arrays, they also support the vectorized operations just like ND arrays. Means you can increase, decrease all the values of the series object. Series 1 plus 10, series 1 minus 10, series 1 multiplied by the 10 are the valid vector operations in the series. So first you see the existing structure of the series 1. Now we write the command the series 1 plus 10. Now execute it. You have observed that all the values of the series 1 has been increased by the 10. Now the another example, the series 1 minus 10. You have observed that all the values are subtracted from the 10. Now see this example, the series 1 multiplied by the 10. You can check that all the values has been multiplied by 10. Arithmetic operations on series object. You can perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division with two series objects, and it will calculate result on two corresponding items of the two object series given in expression, but it has a condition that operation is performed only on the matching indexes. Also, if the data item of the two matches indexes are not compatible, perform operation. It will return none, not a number, as the result of those operations. So we see the one example, the series 1 and the series 5. Before executing this statement, first you see the existing structure of the series 1 and the series 5. Series 1 has the 8 element while the series 5 has the 5 element. We execute it. Then now we understand this. If objects that have same or the non-matching indexes, then it will add the values of the matching indexes if they have. So here the index number 0, 1, 2, 3 and the 4 are the matching indexes. Why? Because these indexes are also exist in the series 5, but the non-matching indexes are the 5, 6, 7 because these indexes are not exist in the series 5. So for non-matching indexes of the both the objects, it will return the result as a not a number. See here the NaN, NaN, NaN. Once again I am explaining, since series 1 and the series 5 both have the matching indexes, the range 0 to 4. Therefore, it successfully carries out given arithmetic operations on the corresponding items matching indexes. That is, item with the index 0 of the both the objects are formed the given operation, and the result given for the index 0. Similarly, corresponding item having the index 1 of the both the objects are performed the given operation and result given for the index number 1, and so on. But after index number 4, both series objects have the no matching indexes for the both the series objects, series 1 and the series 5. Therefore, it returns the NaN values. You have observed that after performing the arithmetic operations on the two series objects, the indexes in the resultant objects are the union of the common and the different indexes on the both the series objects. You can see that the series 1 plus series 5 has produced the indexes as 0 to 7, which is the union of series 1 and series 5. In other words, we can say that when you perform arithmetic operations on the two series objects, the data is aligned on the basis of matching indexes and then perform arithmetic operations. For non-overlapping indexes means the 5, 6, 7, the arithmetic operations result as a name, that is called the not a number. You can store the result of the object arithmetic in the another object, which is also be a series object. The series 7 is equal to series 1 plus series 5. Okay, now execute it. Press Ctrl plus Enter. Now you can see that this statement create the one new series object, series 7, and now we see the contents of the series 7. So you can see that the sum of the series 1 and the series 5. So series 7 has these values. Filtering entries. You can filter out entries from a series object using expressions that are Boolean type. That is, the expression that yield a Boolean value. As the following syntax. The series object within a square bracket. Boolean expression on series object. Series 1 greater than 44. When you apply a comparison operator directly on the Panda series object, then it works like vectorize operation and apply this check on the each individual element of the series object. Press the Ctrl plus Enter. You can see this statement return the Boolean values. The structure of the series ones are depicting here. At the index number 0, value is 11. 11 is greater than 44. Condition is the wrong. At the index number 1, value is the 99. So 99 is more than 44. Correct. So this is the true. Similarly, you can check that all the values are more than 44 except the 11. Now, first you see the series 5. Its elements are the 11.11, 22.22, 33.33, 44.44 and 55.55. Now write here the series 5 greater than 33. Press Ctrl plus Enter and please check yourself. Now first you see the series 1. This is already displayed here. Now the series 1 within a square bracket, series 1 greater than 44. Press Ctrl plus Enter. See the output. When you apply this check with the series object and the Boolean expression, then you will find that it returned the filtered result containing only the values that return true for the given Boolean expression. So this statement is displaying the values, those are more than 44. Series 5. Series 5 and its elements are depicting here. Press the control plus enter. You can see that 33.33 and 44.44 and the 55.55. These values are the more than the 33